You feel it, you know it. Raww Productions.
Raww in the house, let me hear y'all scream. Raww in the house, come and join the team. This the Houston Connoisseurs, man, we live in the mix.
What up, people? It's your boy Raww coming to you with another episode of the HSC. I got your boy T-Walk on here with the Jackpot picks coming in early. Tell them what it do, T-Walk.
Yo, it's T-Walk with the slip. No miss, just hits. Lock in quick. This them Jackpot picks.
What's going on, everybody? Yeah, boy in the big. Everything ain't perfect. Black people ain't perfect. Make a podcast. That's what make us black.
Hey, it is what it is, bro. Shit. What you got for your picks, man?
All right, man. So I got my one of my number one picks at the moment. I've been using for the past 2 days. I got Davis Mills for 32.5 passing attempts. The Jaguars game. I hit a parlay because of Davis Mills and throwing for them tips, and what's the name throwing for them tips? Your boy. So yeah, Davis Mills throwing for 32.5. He's going against Buffalo Bills. I feel like Texas don't always do. I say the past two games, he has been throwing over 30 plus passing attempts and going against someone like Josh Allen. And him going off having a great game last week with 3 rushing touchdowns, 3 pass touchdowns. And I feel like if we get into a hole, we have no choice but to pass the ball. Our run game hasn't been good all year, and with him in, just let him rip. I take him for their pass attempts for sure. That's
So,
for sure happen.
with him passing the ball like that, and as he passed the ball a whole lot last week, do you think the Texans gonna win this game, bro?
I give it a 35-65 chance. I give it a 35-65 chance because our defense and we have offensive weapons other than the run game right now. And one thing about pros and cons with passing the ball that much, it slows down the clock. It slows down the game when the ball's not completed. It also slows a lot of your offense as well. And there's the pros and cons to it, and also the pros to it. If you're throwing the ball and making plays and getting upfield, you have a better chance to try to win, and definitely going against teams who can score fast. And you want them to by throwing the ball too, and you're getting upfield with short passes, and you can throw it efficiently, like Tom Brady used to do back in New England with the short checkdowns. You can keep a team off the field and keep their offense off and slow them down. So it's pros and cons to it.
So I guess the big question would be in this game is, can the Texans get their run game going and clock control? And another thing is, you actually hit on that 35% because ESPN got giving Houston a 36.2% chance of beating the Bills.
And I swear I did not check it up. I swear to God, I did not know that.
and they say the Bills gonna win by 6. So I mean,
6.
yeah.
I mean they respect. That mean analytics respect the Houston Texans defense. To be honest, I'm gonna have to just be reasonable and be honest on what I see, and I feel like I don't think we will win by 6. I mean, well, we will lose by 6. If we lose this game, I see us losing by 13, maybe 16 max. Only because, yes, our defense has kept us in the game throughout the past 10 games, and we're 5-5. But also, our offense didn't hurt our defense by not putting up no points on the board and keeping our defense off the field for so much.
Yeah.
And I feel like if our offense is not moving, the defense will struggle. Well, they won't struggle, but they will struggle at a point in time because defense only can do so much for so much on the time on the field. So more times they have on the field, more points they can put on. So, and more opportunities they have a chance to score. So I feel like it'll be more than 6. I don't feel like our defense will stay down that long without any type of offense going and giving them that surge and that energy they need to keep it going and keep them motivated to stay doing what they're doing. If the offense looking down, the defense will feel down eventually later on. When they making too many stops and they see the offense can't do nothing, it's like, well, shit, what we out here for then?
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I definitely, you know what I'm saying. I think if we do lose, bro, it's gonna be like by a touchdown or 3 points or something. But to be honest, I mean, you look at the Texans defense; they have not allowed anyone to blow us out. So I don't think that's gonna come this week. And you know what I'm saying. I think we're gonna put the tech. Well, we're gonna put Davis Mills in a good position as far as defense, and it's probably gonna be another field goal game though. But hopefully, we get in the red zone in this game. We get in the end zone in this
Let,
game.
let me say this one last thing real quick. The Texans are low key a Davis Mill kryptonite. Since this man been in the league, we've been his kryptonite.
Josh Allen. Josh
Josh
Allen.
Allen, I'm sorry, I'm
Kryptonite.
sorry. Josh Allen, yes.
Yeah.
Deshaun Watson beat the playoffs. Last year he came to Texas Stadium and we beat their ass last season. Yeah, we beat their ass last season. They came. We beat their ass
Yeah.
last season. So yeah. Ain't no one thing about Josh Allen. He know when he play against the Texans, he got to come with it. And it ain't never that easy when he come play us. He know that, and any other
Yeah.
team know that, and the Buffalo Bills know that. They should know. Don't take us lightly. All right,
All right. Hey, look, one last question. Well, two questions before we move on to your next pick. Do you think this game gonna be packed?
who got the home field advantage?
Texans.
Um,
Thursday night in Houston. You think it's gonna be packed?
it's gonna be packed. Only gonna be reason why it's gonna be packed because
Prime
we
time.
5-5 is prime time. Goddamn, but one thing about us Texans and just Texas people in general, when it came to, it don't matter what Texas team that is here, you start doing shitty, we will walk out on your ass. So
That's definitely the truth.
yeah.
Well, there's some fair weather fans in Houston.
But they will. I feel like we will show love for this prime time. It ain't like we have a losing record. It ain't like we have a winning record. But we
Yeah.
managing. I feel like we will show love and support for this game best as we can. Hopefully, it comes out for all of
Okay.
us.
All right, all right. Hey, one more other question. If you could pick one Texan player to build around, who would it be? Any Texan player in history.
That's crazy. It's not so okay. Okay, I like that. But to be honest, it was not really not gonna make my answer no harder because to be honest, there's only so much a handful of Texans that's great. They can't us.
Yeah, that's true.
And are we talking about offense or defense or just one in general?
Any side of the ball, one player.
Mm, I ain't choosing defense. I could, but defense is only can go so far. You got to
Yeah.
go offense. If I have to go offense, damn, shit, I'm going Aaron Foster. Fuck it,
Hey, all
I'm
right.
going Aaron Foster. If I got
Foster.
a mediocre line, I know he can make it work. I'm going Aaron Foster because give me 2 or 3 years. I'm going young Aaron Foster first start. Give me 2 or 3 years. I can build a team around, and I think I have a team. If you give me a second option, if I have two, I'll go with Aaron Foster, and I would probably go. You probably gonna hate me for the second one. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna choose a sleeper that nobody will ever probably say.
Who?
Owen Daniels.
Owen Daniels.
Owen
That's
Daniels.
actually smart though. That's actually smart. You giving your quarterback someone to get the first down. You know what I'm saying? You giving him that safety net basically.
Yep.
So Daniels is cool. I probably would go. I probably would go Foster for offense as number one as well, and then number two, I'm gonna go D Hop.
D Hop.
Prime time D Hop. I'm gonna ride with D Hop.
D Hop had his time. D Hop had his time. When I think about the Texans and you bring up D Hop now and you tell about
But I don't know. You know what?
Texans
I take
all
that back. I
time, I
take that
can't
back.
say D Hop. I love D
Nah, I
Hop,
take
but
that
I'm talking
back.
about all time.
I
Gotta go
can't.
D
I
Hop,
can't take
bro.
him over Andre Johnson.
Yeah,
So
I ain't gonna lie. We might D Hop probably might be our second best receiver overall all time. But we also had some good role receivers too. What's that white boy name we used to have back then?
Kevin Walter.
Kevin Walton was a nice white man. Come on, Kevin Walton was a nice
Look, you ain't
role
gonna take him over D
player.
Hop.
I'm not, but he
All
was a
right.
good receiver though. He was liable.
I'm gonna have to go
I'd probably
quarterback,
take
bro.
over Daniels over D Hop, to be
I'm gonna have
honest.
I'm gonna have to go quarterback. And honestly, bro, I'm gonna ride with Deshaun Watson, bro, over CJ.
I take that. I'll take that. I can't complain with that at all.
Especially if I got a Deshaun Watson that's focused on the game and not the girls. You know what I'm saying? I'm riding with
I,
Deshaun.
I knew he was gonna go that. I knew he was gonna say that. I only would agree with that, only just for a little bit, because
Yeah.
they can obviously be changed if CJ improve or do some wild or win a Super Bowl within the next 6 years or whatever. Then we can easily go back to the conversation and really think
Yeah.
about it. Because remember, Deshaun only played good 2 good
That,
years for us, and it
that's
was over with.
that's true. That's true. It was a short climax. All right, but see, you can go with your next pick, bro.
All right, so the next pick we got. So I know you're probably not. You know what? I'm taking a chance on this one. I gave it Shedeur. I liked it what I saw what Shedeur did after I was looking at videos and hearing comments on what the fuck Shedeur had a chance and he disappointed. Half people say that shit don't even know what fuck football is. They just watch it and bet, and it just be whatever.
Mhm.
I actually saw some good things. Yes, they did not win the game. He couldn't. They didn't get the miracle hope comeback that they thought he all would get. He come in and win the game for him. No, it don't happen like that. It doesn't always happen for everybody like that. You don't become a millionaire in one day and just look at it like, oh, it just happened. Well, it can, but the chances that's fucking chances that you probably got a better chance to die faster than you get hit $1 million. But uh damn. Yes, I'm taking Shedeur for 100 and I think it's 56 yards, correct? 156 yards.
Check
Against
it.
against the Las Vegas Raiders. I'm taking that chance. It's on 156 yards. If he can't get that, then either the receivers suck because they did drop a lot of balls the last game. He did come into that game because he made a lot of good plays. He could have even had a touchdown, but it was also
Yeah.
great coverage on that play, and also it was a good attempt from the receiver try making that play, but it just didn't happen. But I'm
Yeah.
taking. I believe he get 156 yards more than they give. They put fucking Justin Fields stats on there for 160, 180. Nick can barely get that. I guess you do that. I have no problem with Justin Fields. I think he can make it in the league one
Yeah.
day. Find the right person to coach him up. So
Hey, look. Quick question: who do you think will have a better game, Shador or Geno Smith?
you put me in that. You will put me on that one.
I mean, Geno ain't been good this year. That dude, he what 205 attempts completed for 309, 12 TDs,
That's not bad.
13 interceptions.
That's probably about 47% completion.
Trash.
It's not bad. That just I haven't watched the Raiders game at all this season, so I'm just gonna go off on what. Oh yeah, matter of fact, same thing we said before the camera started rolling. Goddamn, you know what? Las Vegas haven't been good since Derek Carr was there. No receiver, no running back, no defense, nothing's there. And you expect Geno Smith to be the savior. The Browns don't have nothing good either. It's really I don't know who gonna have a fucking. It all depends on the play calls on how that game gonna come out. So
Man, I really feel like the Browns really got some players, bro. They just been struggling at the quarterback position.
Browns haven't found their identity since they
But
made.
I don't know because Dylan Gabriel really haven't been that bad. He had 7 TDs, 2 interceptions, so he it wasn't like he was playing terrible. So it's more issues like you said with the Browns. They
Yeah,
got a they got a running back though. That ain't the problem.
I haven't watched the Browns play all season this year as well, but I have checked in with stat wise, just definitely with the Dylan Gabriel talk I've been hearing over throughout the internet, and I have not watched the game again, as I said again,
Yeah,
but I have checked up the stats, and when I looked at the stats, I'm like, well, I don't see him playing bad. I don't see what's the wrong. I think with the Browns, what they did for themselves and what they did to ruin themselves was to draft Shedeur and bring all the negativity towards the organization And right now they don't know how to handle that still, and how to handle whether they want to keep Shedeur for next season and trade him to another team, or
Mm-hmm.
figure out what they need to do moving forward, or if they want to keep him or have him and Dylan Gabriel compete. But if they do that, is they gonna be in the same situation as this year, trying to figure
Yeah,
out who should be better, who should start, and it's gonna be a lot of heads bumping. It's gonna be team players thinking, "Oh, well, I want him. Well, I want him." It's not good. Somebody got to go. Somebody got to
yeah,
get traded.
yeah. I had said it before, but they should have traded one of them two, Shedeur, Dylan Gabriel, and kept Joe Flacco. That's what they should have did.
Fat should have kept Joe Flacco. I don't know. I remember seeing that. I don't know if you ever seen that TikTok video or whatever about when Dylan Gabriel was speaking to the media, and I don't know if that was true. Him speaking about it was speaking on quarterback in general, and everybody was saying it was a shade towards Shedeur. I don't know
Yeah,
how that was and if that was real or not. But if it was, I'm pretty sure Shedeur didn't pay no attention to it, and I don't remember the words exactly. But Shedeur should not be with the Browns. I'd rather he should go to the. I don't. To be honest, I don't know where Shedeur
he
should.
he should go to the Raiders.
I was like, you see me call myself. I was about to say it, but I'm like,
Hey,
I think I'd
honestly,
rather take.
like this game right here is really a great audition for him to be a Raider next year.
Maybe he got a better chance with the Colts.
Nah,
Colts
they
don't
gon'
have. Colts don't
they
have
gon'
nobody.
they
And
gonna
I
go back with Daniel Jones, bro.
check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Cool. Just hear me out real quick. I know we just check me out real quick. Just check me out real quick. Shedeur go to Colts, right? We know the Colts have been feeling some type of way already by Anthony Richardson. So at this point,
Trash.
where Colts at right now, at this point, we know how all teams do, and how the fans do. We all do this. When a team starts seeing that one person in, this is our dude right here. That's exactly what the Colts are doing right now. Daniel Jones.
They did.
They're doing right now. It's just a season. And he should
Yeah,
have it. He should feel wonderful about it. Corey, I would too. But what I really think he's a quarterback for us for next year. This this year. Anybody? It's just this year. Is he the quarterback for real next year? So
he
knowing
is.
so knowing the Colts, they might trade Anthony Richardson this following season. Y'all hear me out on this one because I might predict that one. He's getting traded. Somebody gonna want him, and the coach gonna want compensation for it. They gonna want at least maybe a second or third round for him. They not get a
They
first.
ain't getting
They ain't getting no
it.
first round. Nobody taking no
they
first round though. They
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 might they might
they
get
can
a
squeeze.
fourth rounder.
I can see they squeezing at least a third, a second, bro. I can see them squeeze because he's young. He still got speed. He can be. He's like Justin Fields right now. Just saying, he just hasn't been as healthy as Justin Fields.
He can't throw the ball.
He just has, and they say the same thing about Justin Fields too. But he still got a job in the NFL.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
So Anthony Richardson getting traded to whoever I don't fucking know, and I don't care where he get traded to. Somebody get compensation. I feel like the Browns would be the good choice to get Anthony Richardson. Anthony, that could probably be his redemption. And Shedeur go over there. The Colts get some of the, I mean not Colts. The Browns get some of their compensation back from what they got from us, from the Houston Texans. The Colts, they get a second another quarterback that can compete in this case if Daniel Jones go down next year, whatever. They don't have this successful season. Shedeur get his chance to shine, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna put more off-season work in as well.
Yeah.
So I see
Well,
him going to. I
I'm
want a better team. My bad. Yeah.
I'm gonna say this. I don't think the Browns trade for another quarterback. They either gonna stick with Dylan Gabriel or Shador. They don't need another young quarterback. They need a veteran to come in there and mentor at this point, which they should have kept Joe Flacco. The Raiders need a young quarterback, so they the perfect destination to get a quarterback. The Colts is gonna stick with Daniel Jones because they already done sold themselves short by trading all them picks for Sauce Gardner. So like they sold on Daniel Jones, bro.
That's why.
And-
That's why I said they have a better chance of getting some like picks back for
But
trading Coke for trading Richardson
yeah,
to
yeah, they yeah
Shedeur.
they yeah
That
they
is
could trade him. They got to trade him to a sucker, and the Raiders is a sucker right now.
the Colts will be a sucker right now, bro. I'm telling you, like You just how I don't remember what they gave up for him for Sauce Gardner. I don't remember.
2 first rounders.
2 first rounders. What years?
I think next year and the year after or something like that.
Next year and the year after. What we just said before off camera. So what I said I'm gonna say it again. Michael Pittman is not a top 15 receiver in the league. When you bring up top 15 receivers, you're not thinking about no fucking Michael Pittman. God
Yeah.
damn. They don't have no other people other than that. So right now, you should need picks for your team to get better. Because y'all don't win Super Bowl this season, y'all not going to Super Bowl anytime soon. This is y'all year right now. Apparently, at the moment as we speaking, as they have not played nobody, as they said. I don't know. I have not watched their games either.
That's my opinion.
I'm
They
not gonna
haven't
judge,
played nobody.
so I'm not going to judge them that hard. But if I was smart enough and to get some picks, yes, let's trade Anthony Rich. We had him for 3 years now. He has not done nothing for us since he been with us. We got a first round now. His contract, his rookie season contract about to end, right? So what? At this point, what you want to do? Trade him. You don't got to pay him. If you keep him, trade him to the Browns. Browns got a quarterback that can run with the ball with faster legs. Maybe they might take a chance with him. Still keep Dylan Gabriel. And he's still on his rookie contract, so you don't got to worry about paying him. Just take Shedeur over there. He's still on his rookie contract. You ain't got to worry about paying him. You see how that works?
I mean, I see what you're saying, but I just don't think the Browns is the right candidate. But we'll see, bro. We'll see. What's
Okay.
your next pick?
Jordan Love. Oh, man. I have to
Jordan
start on Jordan Love. I have Jordan Love under 20.5 completions.
Okay.
This is a up in the air, risky bet only because I didn't use Jordan Love in the past, bets before in my past, and it has never worked out whether it's been over or under. I don't not he's not an inconsistent quarterback. It's just that I don't know what's going on this year exactly with them, but in how they win in some of their games. But in the past couple of games I didn't see, this man has most of the games he's won has been under 20 completions. How I don't know. How they win the games is probably more than defense and turnovers.
Well, I'm gonna tell
It's
you this.
not their offense.
I'm gonna tell you this. Josh Jacobs is probably going to be out.
I forgot all about that.
So with
Yeah.
him possibly being out, but he's estimated to return on the 23rd. So that's Sunday. So I mean, you don't really know what you're gonna get. But if
Well,
he's out, if he's questionable and he's out, your boy going over on them passing attempts.
I'm still coming off that because even when Josh Jacobs was in there, this is not pass attempts, it's pass completions. He has to complete.
Oh, completions. Well, yeah, he
Even when
definitely
Josh
gonna go
Jacobs
over
was
them
in there,
completion.
he wasn't even completing the passes. His past 5, maybe 8 games, he maybe went over that twice, and we're talking about 10 games of the season. Like, nigga, what's going on? And last year he was known to at least complete 20 to 22, at least maybe 23. And I never used to even like putting him over on completions or field goal attempts because it just what I realized about this year in betting, you really have to pay attention to the team itself and how they run their offense.
Yeah,
For example, I know how the Rockets play. How the Rockets play, we know the ball runs through Sagoon. So if the ball's running through Sagoon, he's getting this. You know he's going to average some assists. He's going to average maybe a good 5+ assists because the ball runs through him. He's either going to get somebody that's going to cut through the lane like a Ben Thompson or goddamn fucking shit a Kogi or whatever whoever or Clint Capella or Adam. He giving it to them on the lob or inside. Cause they be right next to him. Cause what he do? Post up, shoot the hook. If he ain't got the hook, somebody's running to the side, catch for inbound for the inbound to catch off the screen for the 3, or it's KD right there, boom, get a ball, boom, catch 3. That's the
hmm
game. That's their game plan. I know who like to be underneath the basket. Man Thompson, Sagoon, and fucking Adams. Those that main 3 could be underneath the basket. Don't get me wrong. You might have Jabari Smith there sometimes, happen for boards. Don't ever really put KD for board. They might have him for 5, maybe 6. That'd be the worst thing you can ever do. It's inconsistent. I don't put him because I noticed that a couple when he was playing with Phoenix. It's the same thing. Your
yeah,
best. I'm sorry, I'm going off a little topic with that, but my whole point is you have to know how the team runs. and we're talking about Josh Jacobs. If he's averaging under 20 completions, that means they have a certain amount of passes. They meaning a certain amount of passes they want him to throw, and a certain amount of rush attempts they have to be met. And if their offense is working on those certain amounts of pass attempts and rush attempts, that's all they need to win. That's the reason why. It's probably the reason why he's not throwing completing those passes.
Yeah.
And you're right. Last I have not watched him, but Josh Jacobs been getting those first downs and shit like that. Them little hard 2 or 3 yards for them first downs. The reason probably why he's not completing those completions.
All right, all right. The boy T Walk out here dropping dimes for y'all people that like to bet. You know what I'm saying? Giving y'all the game. But look, I got another question for you. Which sport do you think is more like the WWE, the NFL or the NBA?
I'm sorry. I don't agree with either one of those two. That's not nowhere close, nigga. I'm sorry, you can't
Hey,
answer that one.
hey, the script is in, bro. Which one do you think is more scripted?
Basketball. Basketball.
Basketball.
Basketball is more scripted because it just doesn't make any sense. Like both sports are team related, right? What they say, no I in team, but there's definitely an I in that, an I in basketball. There's no team without LeBron, right? When I'm just fucking around, but no, basketball is the most scripted. Like I said once before, like I said, everybody in the NBA can hoop. Everybody in the NBA can hoop, but when it comes to being on a team, it's a team related game. So it's not singled out that everybody can ISO and just shoot like they want to. It has to be, it's all orchestrated on a one and a two and a three, just like basketball, just like football. You have a one
Yeah,
receiver, you have a two and a three receiver. That's the only thing it relates to. And out there, one and two, three best players, those one and twos and threes are only getting a certain amount of attempts. Why you think you see Tyrese Maxey, Cade Cunningham, you see fucking goddamn Michael Porter Jr. Who else right now at the moment who's doing it right now? I'm gonna say a little bit Harden at the moment right now because Kawhi is out. Who else is doing it right now? Somebody else is doing it. So they're all shooting 20 plus fucking field goals a game.
yeah,
Why? Because they're the best player. And when most teams don't have too many great shooters, they want their best shooter to take the most shots. Now nobody's taking no 30 attempts. It does happen. Oh, should I get Jackson Sanders as well? Taking between 20 to 25 attempts a game. So everybody can hoop. Michael Porter's doing it right now in Brooklyn. Everybody, he was a third. He was number 3 in Denver.
it
He's
was.
20 plus a game with these dudes. And I think last game he just played. He just shot 3 for 6, 3 for 5. Well, he was, but I remember David was him just started jacking shots up. Okay, was losing against Celtics, but he's hooping right now. And he was a number 3 under Murray and Jokic. So the most rigged is NBA because it's all scripted on who's taking what. Even like we said, Carmelo said it too when he came to the Rockets. He was only
Yeah,
taking. They want him to take 2 or 3 mid ranges when his whole game was mid range, and they want him to shoot the three. Yes, he knew he could shoot the three, but he wasn't as consistent as the three, and that wasn't his game.
yeah.
That just made. And even Jeff T says it a lot when he was playing when he first came to the team. So they told him, "Oh, you only gonna be playing a certain amount. We only gonna have you playing 10, 15 minutes." He said it on his podcast. He said, "Well, what if I score 30? That's all you're gonna get. You score 30 in 15 minutes, you're a bad motherfucker." The basketball is the most scripted. It's all about minutes.
Yeah.
Remember the conversation we had in the beginning of the week? I was talking about Ben Shepherd. I said, "Damn, Ben Shepherd, this and I said shit." You like, what you say to me? Shit, they don't really trust him right now. I'm like, what you mean?
Reed
You start?
Shepard.
Yeah, Reed
Reed
Shepherd.
Shepard. Yeah.
I'm like, what you mean? He getting playing time and like shit. So they gotta trust him at this point. Like, you can't tell this man don't shoot the ball, take shots. Like, you gotta let him get in
But
his
you see,
bag too. But
but you see,
he's
they
getting
they
more
starting to
comfortable.
force him. They
Yeah.
starting to force him to shoot the ball now. Hey,
Exactly.
but look, hey, you watched the game last night. You seen that boy Holiday. He came in and he didn't play a lot of minutes, but when he came in, he was putting it on last night.
I didn't finish watching the half. I only watched the first half, and after that, the half
Oh,
I was
Yeah, Holiday ended up with like 20 points.
They did.
Yeah, he paused out, bro.
I remember him getting in towards the last few minutes before the half ended, like the last 2 or 3 minutes before the half ended. That's all I
Yeah,
remember saying. After that, I didn't never watch the end from after that. I don't know why. Well, I guess because it was already beating them by 20 and 17. I'm like, I ain't gonna really
yeah,
watch it. Yeah. So yeah. But nah, everybody in the NBA can hoop. And like I said before the Pacers as well. Right? Y'all see how Halliburton is out right now, right? And
yeah.
if I don't
Them
know who
was
actually has
trash.
seen the game, Neesmith in the playoffs last year as well has hooped. You got the other nigga, Nimberhard. Nimberhard hoops as well. All them dudes can hoop, but you see when he's back in that lineup, Neesmith, for one, he's gonna be the number one. It's gonna take a step back, and I guarantee you, because I've been watching him for the past 2 years. The dude only takes no more than less than 12 attempts. It don't mean that's not every game he will take 12 attempts. He might get games he only taking maybe 6 or 5, which is
Yeah,
fucking insane. So for sports bettors, I'm gonna tell you the best way to find the code on how to really catch it. Do not bet on the number threes. Do not bet on the number three players who's supposed to catch and shoot. You either bet on the number ones or the number twos. You can bet on the six mans, because six mans when they come in, they taking a lot of majority shots when they come in after the starters are getting their rest, or when it's the one out and the two in and the six man in, he gets them. He get those attempts. Bet on the ones and the sixes. If you're gonna bet on, for example, if you're gonna take somebody like Sagoon, the best way to bet him is the points, rebounds, assists, or points and rebounds and assists.
yeah,
He is one of my hottest ones. Another person right now is good. Is hot right now. I take on is Cade. He's good on points and he's good on assists and rebounds. He's another one I've been using that's hot. Another person hot right now to also use. Goddamn, Brandon Ingram. He's actually been pretty decent and consistent as well with Toronto, averaging 21. I've been using him in a couple of my bets and he has not disappointed as well. Also, I really wouldn't use Jaylen Brown because inconsistent. He is inconsistent, and right now, Derek White is stepping up. Goddamn, Peyton Pritchard is stepping up a little bit more, and Karen as well. They not even really winning. I think they barely won that game against Brooklyn. I'm not believing. Matter of
yeah.
fact, they only up one game. So I wouldn't really bet on Brown. Don't bet on Harden. He's inconsistent too. He is inconsistent. You really have to pay attention to what you're looking at and how the teams are playing. I I could be biased on about the Rockets playing because I am from Houston. I understand and I watch the games. I understand who we have. Pay attention, mostly pay attention to your home teams and how they play. If you watch your home teams how they play, you have an
Yeah.
understanding on who you're betting with. When I make my bets, I always have my home teams in my bets because I know them particularly. I know how the offense and defense and all that runs, so I know who can do what. They will be always in my main bets if you haven't noticed. But I don't always put them. They at least one or two gonna be in the bets for sure. I know. I'm sorry. One, give me. Let me. I got two more people I want to put out there, if you don't mind, real quick. Are also been consistent for me. 1 second.
All right.
It's just loading real quick. Just give me one. This also who else been consistent for me. I'm sorry. Another person who's been consistent. Franz Wagner, another person I've been putting on my tickets. He's been consistent with points. He's been consistent with boards. Those are the main two things you want to put him on: points and boards. I'll also use Luca. He's consistent with points. He's consistent with boards, and he's consistent with assists. If you know his game, he can shoot the lights out, and he's good at assisting the ball and boards. Now, don't get me wrong, you always gonna come up short on one of them on every other game or two, maybe. No matter how it's gonna happen, you
Yeah.
bet no to lose. But those have been consistent players. I use my tickets, so I can I can show the proof. Goddamn. Who else? I think I have one more, two more. Oh, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. You can always take him for 30 plus points. If they even have a Green Goblin for 25 or 26, you can get that. Get him for boards. Don't take him for assists. Get him for boards. He like to get boards. He's 6'6". He can get between 5 or 6. They always get him for 6 boards on Prize Peak. That's his max. They would never put him over 7 or 8. Get him for
Yeah.
6 boards. You're gonna take the 6 boards. Be prepared to either lose that or win that because it's not 55 times out of 5. Well, but 50 50 50 50 is gonna happen. 50 50 is not gonna happen. Put it like that. But you got a better chance taking for points, and that points probably could be fucking 70 fucking 30 majority of the time. So those are players who are good to bet on, and that's been consistent in my picks. I only hit 2 so far, and most have been basketball. I'm sorry to put that out there like that. Football has been close, but it hasn't been the best. Football is a little bit unpredictable because you don't know where the ball's going to. You just know where the game plan can be. If the game plan doesn't happen, they take your number one out. That person you end up betting could just go all shit.
Yeah.
Basketball can be a little bit unpredictable as well, but it's really more predictable because it's been put out there what's going on, and it's right in our face if you actually pay attention. Trust me, y'all.
All right.
I'm making it better for us. But that's all I got for everybody else.
Hey, look, before you go, I got one more question, bro. If you could pick any player on the Texans defense to make a play tonight, who you think is gonna be?
Person make a play. Oh, that's great. I say the 2 good players right now. Damn, everybody been making plays on the defensive side. If I had to say somebody, I'm giving out Sure. Alshire, however you say his name.
Alshire. Alshire. All right.
Yeah, I give him to make a play. Definitely a big play towards the end when needed and a sack. I take a sack over interception any day. Interception is not guaranteed. Sacks are.
Okay. You heard it here, people. Alshire, we need you to make a play. Let's go Texans.
Me. All right, my boy.
All right, bro.
All right.
When you approach me, don't just call me Big Daddy. You know I go by Big Daddy D.